Holy shit! Horizon presents Storm Chaser. I have to beat the cargo plane in what's now the second greatest car in the world, let's be honest. That is enormous. So before I begin, I want to change the difficulty to unbeatable. I've been winning pretty much like every race already, and I thought, hey, might as well. Hey, you guys are back again. You must be nice and wet. Not the first time for that again either. I can barely hear my car over that plane. I thought I heard my car. I'm like, what is that? It's the freaking plane. So hopefully you guys have been doing lovely. I have been doing pretty lovely. If you watched yesterday's video, I spoke about ordering some new video stuff. That stuff has been ordered and should be here fairly soon. Like, I think it's like 2 weeks or something to get here. I ordered a whole bunch of new video stuff, which should be freaking awesome. So I can't wait for that stuff to come in. I got some Elgatos for the rest of the AR-12 crew. I got 2 more Elgatos. I'm up to 4 now that I've bought. Elgato, you wanna sponsor me? Hey, that'd be great. That'd be lovely. But yeah, I did that today. Jesus Christ, I'm losing against that massive plane. It's enormous. Oh, and he's apparently broken down. The smoke coming out your engine there, fellow. Speaking of how old I am, a lot of you guys actually didn't know how old I was. I am 19. I actually just turned 19 like last month, which is fun, I guess, thing. This is one of the first years. You know, people ask you at your birthday, they're like, hey, do you feel old? And usually the answer's like, nah, not really. This was the first year that I'm like, yeah, I feel kind of old now. Like 19 isn't that old, but when I think about next year, I'll be 20. It's like, shit, I've done nothing. And like, oh my god, oh shit, I gotta catch this plane. I'm not gonna catch this plane. Problem, I'm catching the plane. Oh, suck my nut. Pause. I need a picture. Oh, no. No, not this glitch. No. God damn it, game. You're annoying. That race better have saved. Did it? You bastard. I did it. Yay. So I think we should do some classic muscle. Should we do some American racers or some street? Let's do street muscle. Let's see what we got in here. All right, so let's go in the muscle car, in the old Judge. What a beast. What a freaking beast. This thing's amazing. If you've ever heard one of these like old vintage muscle cars in real life, Jesus. They are insane. I wonder what it must have been to live at a time when these were the everyday car on the road. Your vintage muscle cars, like your Mustangs and like your Challengers and your Chargers and everything like that. When like the standard was that. That must have been insane. I wish I would have known, or I wish I would have been there just to see what it would have been like. It must have been so cool. When you see like, there's in Montreal here, we have like this thing that happens every week with like these old vintage muscle cars. They all get together and like drive away with each other. It's incredible seeing like, say like 40 or 50 vintage muscle cars all together. It's pretty goddamn amazing. The sound as well, coming out of the back of some of them. It's like, why did people do anything else? Just drive about in these. Holy shit. Now, if I was to buy a muscle car, you guys know I'm not a fan of like your modern muscle stuff. I feel like it's too heavy and you might as well just go with like, for me at least, a light little sports car. If I was to buy a muscle car though, be a vintage one, like one of these, like an old Mustang or even a Judge if you could find one. Don't know really where you'd find a GTO Judge, but that'd be hella cool. There were a couple guys at my old school who used to drive around in these things. Like, I think one of them had an old Chevelle and just came to school every day. I think it was his dad's actually, and it was just like the summer car, and he just came up to school and was like driving around in it. Incredible. So cool seeing that thing every day. I have a feeling I'm just a hell of a lot slower than these guys. Like, they're pulling. I can't do anything about them pulling on a straight. It's like, all I can do is catch up to you in the corners. But then you realize you're in a big muscle car and they're not really that great at corners. Oh, that one was okay. That one was okay. Why do I always get proven wrong in the game right after I say something? It's like, oh, this car is really good at drifting. Then he crashes. He wrecks it into a wall. Or, oh, your American car can't turn. Then he takes a corner perfectly and passes, like, someone. Jesus, game. Every game this has happened to me, too. That was an awful corner, and that's a lot of tire smoke. All right, stop everyone. Stop everyone. Okay, you can go, Mr. Corvette. Damn it. All right, I switched up my cars. I am now in a Charger RT. Also in orange. Just as cool, though, as the old Judge. So let's see if I can muster up some talent here and perhaps get a win. Fingers crossed. Whoa, everyone just missed the checkpoint. Everyone just missed the checkpoint. Whoa, that's bullshit. Why can they miss the checkpoints and I can't? That's ridiculous. Jeez, that sound. It's so deep. Wow. So, some of you may know, if you've come out to some of my live streams, which, yes, I am planning to bring them back. I just need some time. I don't really, like, I've been working so much on these videos, I don't really have time to do a live stream for like an hour and a half. But I might try and do something maybe Saturday. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to try and arrange a time and let you guys know on Twitter, probably. That would probably be the best place to check for live stream stuff. I'll let you know if I'm doing one this weekend. I'm going to try to, but no promises. Yes, speaking of the F-Type, what I was going to say before, some of you may know if you actually come out to some of my live streams, one of my good friends, has an F-Type. He got one of the first, oh, damn it. So, when the Jag F-Types first came out, he got a sweet, sweet one. He got the top of the line Jag F-Type convertible. This was before the Coupe even existed. He got the Coupe S, which is V8, all your goodness, super, super amazing car, sounds ridiculous, and maybe at some point in the future, I will maybe be able to do something with that. I really want to show it to you guys. It's such a cool car. I want him to get maybe to do some drive-bys in it. That'd be really cool. Jesus, this thing can drift as well. Holy shit. For a super heavy car, I didn't really expect that. I guess that power and those... I guess this is what just people did back in the day. I would get in so much trouble if this was the standard car. It would be insane. So I nearly forgot. I have to give a massive shout out to a guy named Jonathan. He was watching one of my videos and he noticed on my map where that missing road was. And he actually like paused it and like showed me where it was on the map. And I went there and I got it. So thank you, Jonathan, for showing me that. If you didn't know, I was at like 314 out of 315 roads discovered, and he found me the last one, so massive props to him. Thank you so much, really appreciate it. I know in the UK it was a little different with these things. You mainly had like your vintage British cars, which are also super, super cool. When I go on vacation to New Hampshire, there's a really cool place called BritBits, and basically the guy there, he's British, I think. And he sells like these old vintage British sports cars, right? So like you've got your TVRs, or what am I saying, TVRs? He's rarely had a TVR. He's got like your MGs, your Triumphs, your game clip recorded. Yeah, basically he's got all these super cool vintage cars. He's got like DB, he had a DB4 in there, which not as good as the DB5, but looks very similar to it. When I saw that in there, holy shit, I had to change my pants. He has like really cool TR6s. He's got a whole bunch of MGs, some Austin Healey's. Really, really, really cool cars. It's just like amazing to see all these vintage cars. That was probably the thing in the UK. Not so much muscle cars. Even today, there's not so many muscle cars there. But like these old proper British sports cars, that must have been, again, so cool to see. Well, I can safely say after recording this video, I want to go out and buy myself a muscle car. These things are incredible and ridiculous, and I really, really want one. So we got one more championship to go. Then the finale, that's going to be tomorrow morning. That should be hella good. Should be fun. So anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed. If you did, click that subscribe button down below for more types of videos like this in your subscription box. Don't forget to share it around with your friends and stuff and things. Anyways, guys, thank you again very, very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.